Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first rendition of Concerts with the Crew. I'm Chuck Beason. This is Joel Norden. We got Ben Tussing and Jacob Norden.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
What's going on?
So our first concert with the crew is Inkcarceration.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we just finished day one.
I feel pretty rough.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like an old fucking man, dude.
But
you
you are
are
a little
Old
bit.
fucking man.
Not
Moshing
wrong.
and
You're
all
old
the
when you're
activities.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the day started off pretty decent besides, like, traffic.
Oh, traffic
Wasn't
was
bad.
bad.
Well,
Chuck got to walk next to the car while smoking a cigarette.
I did do that.
He said, this reminded me of the time my trailer was rolling down the hill.
Wow.
There it is.
my day started out with me getting right on time. Oh, here's a call from Jacob. I forgot the bracelets. I'll be late.
That's no surprise, I feel like, at this point with us.
Dude, that's no
Talking about
difference
you.
than
He
me
was-
waking up early in the morning, getting around, getting ready, and then getting a text at 8:30 saying, hey, I'm not going to be there at 8:30.
That'd be me. To be fair, though,
Yeah.
I'm just getting back from Barbados.
No one cares.
And
Wow.
just got done dealing with COVID and all that good shit. Cassie
Blog
still
about
has COVID.
Vlog about it.
That's
Not
what's
that
happening.
Cassie, I hope you feel better.
We're gonna cut him out next time, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. So,
Thanks, guys.
Chuck, what do you think your favorite band was today?
Oh, my favorite band?
Do you want to do top threes and then just walk through the whole day, or
Yeah.
we can just do? Or you want to do band by band and then
Let's do a play-by-play and then say who.
and then at the end?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, play by play.
We did show up a bit late, though.
Yeah, we did show up real late because we stopped and got some Bobby Evans, which was yummy.
Yeah, that was good.
Hopefully, there's not an echo. There's a little bit of echo, I think.
It's okay. You
I don't
can
think
edit
it's
it out
a-
in post.
Yeah.
Can you edit out your
I don't
heavy
know how to
breathing?
edit that out. Yeah, no joke.
So if it's just one person talking, mute the audio from the other three.
I don't think that's.
At first, I heard the
How that
sound
works.
of light coming
At
off
least
the
if it
glare
is
off
what
your
you're talking
forehead.
about.
I don't know.
If there's echo, if I'm talking alone and it picks it up in two, mute one.
Yeah, that all happens over there, and we don't have that
leave
here.
a comment
I
for
can
us.
do that for you. I can't actually do that for you. Sorry.
on.
Yeah.
Leave a comment for us if you think Benjamin Tussing looks like Megamind
Or Lex Luthor.
or Lex
Or
Luthor.
Lex
Which
Luthor.
one does he look like more?
Well, we went
Kill me.
Oh, my goodness.
we went ham on breakfast for sure. Well,
Yep, dude.
I didn't. I
you were the
should've,
only one
though.
that didn't.
I wasn't hungry. I haven't been hungry all day, which is odd because
is odd.
of things.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of hot air.
Can we hit the button like the little.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
for our.
Dude, I will get up just for that.
Will you? Can you give me a round of applause?
Who did we get there?
You don't
No.
deserve it.
You get crickets.
Born of Osiris.
Oh yeah, we
Yes,
walked in.
Born of Osiris.
We
And
walked
that was
in
a good
late
show. But it was a good show.
on Born of Osiris first song.
the
was
only
being
song
played.
I know from them is "The Machine."
What about Throw Me in the Jungle?
Sick.
That was the last one, right?
That was the last one, I think. Yeah, but they're sick. I'm gonna listen to them from now.
I love their studio, but I honestly thought they were lacking a little bit live.
Just a tad,
Really?
yeah, for sure.
Just a
I
little
agree.
bit. They just didn't really have a whole lot of energy, and it's most likely just because it was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
They were dying up there.
I
But
don't
They
know.
also-
Maybe it's because it was the very first.
I was gonna say
show of the
your
day.
first show is usually like
yeah, but they weren't the first.
they're
They
the
weren't the
ones.
first show.
They were the
No.
first show for us.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna say like there was legitly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
they
6,
see 'em.
6 other bands playing.
Wow,
But-
we
Is what I'm
missed
talking
so
about.
much.
We
but
missed 6 bands.
unless
Yeah,
you're like Beartooth where you're like super hyper, you know what I mean?
yeah, but
I
we
don't-
saw like a Mice and Men open up, which is no different than fucking Born of Osiris, and they
Really?
tore it up. So did All That Remains, and think about that.
I just think that
POD.
those bands are on a
If
different level.
POD can do it, come on, Born of Osiris should be able to tear that shit open.
I do agree with Joel though that it was lacking
Just a little
compared
bit.
to their studio stuff.
Compared to the studio stuff, yeah.
It wasn't by any means bad. It just
They
wasn't.
all just kind of stood on stage and
Yeah.
like doing
Oh,
one of
The
these.
that's fair.
singer
The singer
moved
wasn't
around
walking
stuff,
around.
but yeah, but
He was
you,
walking.
You got to remember though, Born of Osiris is a lot of technical shit.
They are
so.
very technical. Yeah, I haven't heard much about their live show honestly, but it wasn't bad by any means. It was
You
just
know
I
why
was
you
in
haven't
my
heard?
in my head I was expecting more. That's all.
That's fair.
I thought they did good.
But yeah.
Chuck,
I don't know
you-
their studio stuff.
Chuck, you think everyone does good?
Well, like I said, I only know the machine.
Am I wrong today?
No.
Chuck's like, I'm just here.
I was having fun.
Hey, that's all that matters, right? But they, dude, I actually somehow messed up Machine. I think you were like, you're like, they did play Machine. And I was like, wait,
Yeah.
it was Machine.
The very last song.
'Cause I thought I got confused with another song by them. Can't think of it off the top of my head, which is almost the dumbest thing I've ever heard because Machine's like the one they're known for too.
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
I said I think instead of technical, I think you meant like.
No, technical is right.
Is it really?
Yeah, just because like how technical their music is, guitar wise and like screaming wise and
Really?
all the random stuff they're doing. Yeah,
I didn't think that was the word for it.
I think it is.
Okay.
We're gonna roll with it, Jake.
Okay.
And then the band we saw after that. Well, we didn't get to see Pray for Sleep. We did see part of Dead. We
Yeah,
walked.
that wasn't
we
bad.
watched them on
around a
the
little bit.
screen and the
On the
other
screen.
side of the,
Correct.
the other stage.
And they were pretty good. But we walked.
They had some energy,
What did we walk
too.
around
Yeah, they
for?
did.
Oh, we just wanted to scout the place out.
What was
because
the,
you've never been to
I've never
Inkcarceration
been, yeah.
in Mansfield, and then
I went to meet
Chuck
up with
had-
a buddy and get a drink.
That's right.
We saw what was that band that did the trap metal?
That was
We'll get to them. That was Fate Destroyer.
Fate Destroyer?
yeah. The one after that was From Ashes to New
That's right.
that we
Which-
saw.
I've seen before.
You did see them before.
It was like 2014, 2015. It was From Ashes to New. In This Moment, Papa Roach, and Five Finger.
Okay.
And From Ashes to New was In This Moment was pretty good. It was my first time seeing them. And
Yeah.
Papa Roach kicked ass like normal.
Papa Roach is unreal. Yeah.
But then a lot of people.
Did you think that the guy from-
kind of sucked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did-
That's.
Did you think that the lead singer or the screamer for From Ashes to New looked like a Dragon Ball Z character?
He did look like he was straight out
all
of
like
anime.
that. He was like, yeah.
He looked like he was out of an anime. And then the other
Yeah.
when they came out with the mask on the guitar, the
Oh,
good
yeah.
mask was definitely anime related as well.
Yeah.
But I had an issue with their stuff said as well.
Yeah.
They had great energy, phenomenal energy. And then I needed their mics up a little bit.
Yeah, I couldn't get into
I
it.
couldn't understand the clean singer in the
100%.
choruses, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Hey, even the screamer, he was just like, you know what I
And
mean?
in their studio stuff, it is radio rock, but
Yeah.
their studio stuff, their vocals are well over their instruments. It's clear as day. So I was kind of expecting that a little bit.
Yeah,
but-
I feel that.
Do they kind of give you guys like a knockoff Linkin Park vibe?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
I mean,
guys notice
it is what it
that
is.
the like sort of rapper singer came out with his mask like up,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then the first song he took it down and it
He was like,
down.
"Oh, fuck this. It's
He's
too
like,
hot."
Fuck this.
I did notice that.
Why the
I
fuck
didn't
would you
notice
even
that.
come out with that though? It's hot as fuck.
I don't know, dude. A lot of those people were coming out with decked in clothing and shit. I'm like, what are you
Yeah,
doing,
Dead
guys?
was kind of.
Dude,
Dead
Dead.
was, yeah,
Dead was cool though, but that's kind of like a gimmick. Like
It was a
Guar and
gimmick,
stuff,
yeah.
you know, like
because it was like shredded tatters.
Yeah,
that
but
Dead
yeah, they
was
had
wearing.
body paint on and stuff.
Body
too.
paint.
It was like
yeah.
a rope.
That's
like
why
a
I had.
sleeveless
I'm trying to
robe.
watch the show, and I hear Chuck like legitimately give me a commentary. He's like, "Well, the singer fucked up here. He has a vest on," and Chuck's like giving me a whole breakdown. I'm like, I can see them. And he goes, "Well, the guitarist, he's got body paint all the way around. He did it right." And I'm like, "All right, Chuck. All right."
Jesus.
Chuck 12 hours off Adderall.
12 hours. Try 12 months. We got problems over here.
Yikes.
Well, you're here first year, folks.
And then after that, we went and saw a little side stage, which was Fate Destroyed, which was interesting to say the least.
My experience was middle-aged balding man. He had the monk like me. when I
Oh,
would have
yeah.
Yeah.
had. Trying to take pictures of her chest.
While
While
she was
she's
down.
trying to work on stuff. Yeah.
While she's
But she would
doing
do,
her
like, this
songs and stuff.
thing.
Oh,
too.
while she was screaming.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then when she'd stand up, he'd put his phone back. But then,
Yeah.
like when he was doing the selfie mode, she was singing with him and stuff.
Yeah,
But
there
he
was definitely some simping going on. in
yeah.
the, in the-
Well, that's probably why they do it to draw the crowd, right? I would think.
I think that was just how she probably dressed.
Oh,
and
Yeah,
then
it could just
people,
be.
yeah, and then
Some people are into that.
All I know is she did a deep growl of like one of the song names, like
Yeah.
Pray. Yeah, and then Chuck was like, "Oh, what'd she say?"
I knew I'd get called out for that one.
she went, "This one is like real deep, obviously way
I'm like,
better
I
than
don't
that." And Jake said, "She goes, in the darn nation."
I did not say it like that.
He said, "Is this Daughtry?"
Oh, wow.
She gave me a spirit box.
She did
growl
give me a
vibes,
spirit
though.
box.
Oh, that
vibes.
reminds me. I got a pick from him.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I
You got
forgot
a
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
hilarious. My favorite part of that show, though, was when, first I could tell that the quality was going to be a little bit less than their studio stuff, which is fine because that stage in general is a little bit more of a garage band feel, which is kind of interesting. But she, oh my gosh, what was I fucking saying? I legitimately just.
Were you talking about when
when she
she
announced
went
trap metal?
on the?
Yeah, the trap
Oh,
metal.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
like halfway through, she goes, "All right, enough metalcore. We're doing one of our other songs, which is a trapcore song," and everyone just stops. and was like,
In the genre
I get-
we're going into, trap.
yeah, trap metal, yeah. And everyone's like trying to. They're like trap metal.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
I liked it.
I did too, actually.
I did.
It
was
wasn't
cool.
bad. It wasn't.
It was
it's-
different.
But I listened to that heavy shit.
Same.
Well, not my.
What?
You don't listen to my fucking shit, bro.
I listen to Lorna.
You listen to a few
I
songs.
listen to
of
Lorna. I listen to Darko.
What about
What
Whitechapel?
songs off Immortal do you like from Lorna Shore?
To the Hellfire is on that, right?
Nope.
No, that's
Nope.
before them. Before that EP.
This is the one with C.J. McCreary.
No, I never listened to any of them.
Huh. What about?
I don't care about
Tom
anything
Barber?
before Will
Ramos.
Ramos.
So you
Tom
like
Barber's
the
a
5
little.
songs?
Tom Barber's a little. That's 7 songs, by the way. So I think there's 5 songs on their EP, right?
There's 3 songs on their EP.
There's only 3.
and
And
2
I
singles.
like 2 of them off there, and then there's
2 singles.
there's 2 singles. You're right.
I don't know if you can pick this up on camera, but Ben just broke a sweat when they were like calling each other out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Enjoy that,
Anyway,
Big Joel.
what was the band we saw after that?
Oh shit.
I believe it was Daughtry, wasn't it? Because we walked over there and Daughtry was playing.
No, we saw
No.
a band before Daughtry, and Daughtry was in between.
Oh,
We
yeah,
saw Code Orange.
Yeah.
And those fuckers were crazy.
Yeah,
Did we
they were.
see?
There was so much energy.
Were they on the other stage though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
they were
still-
angry.
Yes.
Every one of them was fucking angry. Every one of them.
Yeah.
And they were just strutting around the fucking stage and just
Every
popping,
single one of
running.
them.
He was hitting himself in the head
There
with
was
the
like
mic.
there was like 7 people that were doing
Constantly.
crazy shit. It was like
He's
He's
Slipknot
not
with-
you, bud.
It was like Slipknot without the mask gimmick.
You're my favorite.
Did
Head
the
hit with the
drummer
mic.
have a mask?
Who?
The Code Orange, the drummer.
I have no.
Yeah,
no, did
the
he have a
drummer
mask?
did have
I
a
think he
mask.
did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You made a comment about it.
I did.
Yep. You sure did. I'm not gonna repeat it though. So
Oh shit.
I want to do this podcast so we can remember the day and not forget anything.
Yeah.
This is the guy who just forgot something.
you just literally announced like you couldn't watch a podcast for more than 5 minutes, and here you are.
Well, it is
Oh,
late.
unless it's yourself now.
What?
I'm not watching. I'm participating.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only time Ben cares is when it's about himself.
I know.
Huh?
Yeah,
Piece of shit.
That's why he shaved his head
Great.
before the show. He said, "I want all the attention."
I didn't know this was happening until fucking.
Hey, wait a
in the
minute.
Car this morning.
We'll
No,
give
the
you
reason-
attention tomorrow.
I
The
actually did it
reason-
to look like Chuck.
Ben
I believe
shaved his head is because he wants to get the blisters going.
It's because I'm going bald, and I've accepted it.
You've been going bald for 5 years, and you still have the Charles Manson look. You had a shoulder length hair and patches,
Did.
bro.
Yeah.
He did. It was
You,
so
you were
bad.
rocking that for 5 years.
Me and Chuck covered this the other day on the podcast.
Did you?
So bad.
He brought up a certain manager that we used to,
Thank you.
Sink it.
That's the one.
Hard work, right?
Under.
There it is.
So,
And it was Sleeping with Sirens, right?
oh yeah, Sleeping with Sirens, and which is interesting because he was saying that they were.
I did it once, and I was like, okay, I don't want to, because there's 2 singers, so maybe I just missed one.
So
But I for sure saw at least 4 times where there was screaming, and no one had a microphone up to their head.
yeah, some certain bands that do
and
that.
they do a backing track, and there was
Yeah.
times where he didn't have it up, and you could hear in the background
because
singing.
didn't Escape the Fate kind of have that a little bit?
I'm also 100% majority of the bands do it at this
Yeah.
point in time,
Yeah.
and we just don't notice it. I know MGK does it, which isn't a surprise. No,
Yeah.
MGK, but there's quite a few
Well,
artists
now,
that
which
utilize it.
is
It's
one of the- is
typically
the-
a punk and a rap
the
or a
lead-
rap thing where they
Really?
rap
Is
over.
one of the
yeah, yeah.
singers from Pierce the Veil?
No. So he sang. I can't remember his name. He sang on that one song, "Fit for a Day," King for a Day.
Oh, King for a Day.
Yeah, he sang on that song.
Oh, okay. 'cause
That's the
he
other
literally
singer.
sounded like that.
You remember the music video when they're in
from
the
yeah,
bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
he
other singer.
literally sounded like how he did back then.
Yeah. Oh,
like
he's
yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You just
And
don't know.
there was other times that you could tell he was still utilizing the mic because he did the weird the R&B stop.
Yeah.
And then he would like solo, do a little solo.
He
Yeah.
would still participate with the
high
crowd
notes.
and stuff. Like it was a live mic.
Yeah.
But I think there was.
It was
for sure,
definitely a
like,
backing.
a switch or something, so
So-
he could mute it.
for
something,
me.
yeah.
That was the first time ever listening to Sleeping Sirens ever in my life.
Which
Same.
there's
Same.
no way
I
for you
swear.
that is.
I
because
swear.
Dan and I tried to make you listen to a song and you were like, "Oh, this isn't bad." So you've heard a song before.
Then I didn't even.
And that
realize
was
it.
like 2019.
Yeah, and Sleeping with Sirens. That's the one that had the orange mic, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You were really
Which
excited about
I was so confused because Code Orange doesn't have an orange mic.
Yeah, but I feel also that they're not gimmicky like that, and they're like, we're fucking brutal.
They had a hand.
He had a hand holding the mic, a silver
Yeah.
hand, which fit more in my opinion. Actually,
I don't know. The orange
Like,
mic.
you know,
I don't see how
I like
that
the orange
would
mic.
Code Orange in a hand. Do you know what Code Orange is?
no, it just seemed like a powerful silver hand.
elaborate. What's Code Orange?
You don't know what Code Orange is from
No,
the
go ahead.
Vietnam War?
Break it down. Break it down, Ben.
Talking about Agent Orange.
If you're gonna,
Yeah, I think you're
if,
thinking Agent Orange.
if you're gonna call me out like that, then yeah.
Yeah, it's Agent Orange. I was gonna let him explain it and then correct him. Thanks, Chuck.
Wow. Yeah.
I need to put him in his place.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you just
okay.
fucked that up for me.
Well, he feels really stupid right now. Anyway, look at him.
Yeah. He
Ben, put your headset back on.
He has all that forehead and nothing in there.
Joel, you get your work cut out for you, bud.
I wish we had him on two boys of brain, one brain cell. I'd give one.
You
quite
guys
more often.
have never once
We would
asked
definitely
me
get
to
brain
be
cells.
on anything until this one time.
So yeah, I see why. So what was you're referencing stuff that isn't even like accurate?
You want to break down what Agent Orange is just to get off your chest at this point?
All right, here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think he actually. Knows
Yeah,
what
I don't think he knows.
Are you ready?
Go
No.
for it, bud.
Joel's thinking about how he's gonna edit this out.
I'm not editing shit out. Not editing it. Do you want me to go? Yeah. Okay.
on timeout.
It's been a long day. Jake put him on timeout.
So-
Daughtry was the next one.
Shit, but I want to talk about Daughtry.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, there you go.
So I
Something-
want to say something first.
Yeah.
So literally, Ben puts all this stuff in his playlist for me to listen to and stuff. And he's super hype about. You knew him from back in the day. So
Who was that?
He was
Daughtry.
the first
Daughtry.
American Idol winner
Okay.
that I saw.
Oh,
so
really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That was a
Again-
show I used to watch with my family growing up.
I knew that.
I heard their songs, but I never really listened to them like that. You know what I mean? Never got into Daughtry like
I
that.
only listened to the first
But
album.
we're watching them. I go, "Who is that on stage?" Because I'm clueless. Ben goes, tell me all these facts. I don't know who that is. We had no clue who it was until Joel and them came over and we're like, "This is Daughtry."
He asked me when it was on the drummer.
No, it was the lead singer.
How did you not tell by the singing?
I wasn't.
Dude.
Well, so you might need to edit this out. I've been stoned
edited.
since fucking 6:45 this morning.
Sounds like a you problem, bud.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
He says not a problem.
This guy.
As he
Is that
says,
okay?
edit it out. I'm
Is that going in or no?
yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's on you, bud.
That's
I don't
all
give a
you.
fuck what you're doing.
I'm calling the cops.
Go ahead. I'm a criminal.
So, Daughtry did come on, and he was really good, and it was nice though because that was Dan and Paige got to meet up with us for
Yep.
Daughtry and our other friends, and that was their first show. That was a stadium or not stadium? Is that a stadium show?
Festival.
Festival, thank you. And so we got them up pretty decently close when we were watching Daughtry. And he did a cool cover of Alice in Chains,
Yep.
Man in the Box.
Yep.
And he did a lot of rock shit. He did maybe one of his popular songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did one from the 2006 album.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was it.
And everything else was new. And he even did a newer song, and I wanted to listen to it on the way
Changes are coming.
But it,
Changes are coming. Change-
Heavy Lies the Crown.
Oh, that's another
That
one. Yeah.
that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not bad. It's kind of like just a southern rock, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I enjoyed
he's
Daughtry
good.
a lot.
He's good.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought he.
I was
thought he
excited about
always,
that
like,
one.
Super Christian, but he said "fuck" there, and it kind of threw me off.
I didn't know he was
I
religious.
could have misremembered it though. I might have misremembered.
It
I
is-
think
you
you're
know,
thinking
it's,
of
when
Creed.
we were growing up, it was like that. You know, you heard, like I heard, Korn was satanic, and then,
Well, I thought that was like part of like because if you guys ever watched American Idol,
Yeah.
but yeah, parts of it way back.
basically like after their performance, it'd be like, go ahead and call or text this number to vote for this
Yeah.
person. And sometimes they could talk.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. So I thought
So, were you satisfied with your Daughtry
Super
experience?
interesting.
Yeah.
I was too.
Yes, I was.
Okay, cool, good. Yeah, no, I was pretty happy with it. I really liked that he did Man in a Box. That was dope. And then the rest of his stuff was very rockish.
I like how he
I
utilized
actually
that
maybe give respect him too.
the megaphone.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was cool.
And he had so much energy up there, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
for
definitely
sure.
did.
So that was a pretty good surprise. And then we saw I Prevail, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Me and Chuck were feeling the heat on that one. We were feeling pretty rough. And then it was Dan and Paige's, which I wish they would be over here for this one because that was their first experience with like crowd surfers.
Pits
and
opening up
Pits
everywhere.
opening up all around them. And I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, it's going to be just like Sleeping with Sirens, which was like we did what? Like 3 crowd surfers during Sleeping with Sirens?
Yeah.
And we were in the same exact area. And no, I Prevail came out and they fucking decimated that place.
Yeah.
There was mosh pits behind us, in front of us, crowd surfers going everywhere. Poor Paige, and she's shorter. And she was like, oh, what the fuck?
So many people landed on my head.
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure.
When I saw them a while back with Beartooth, that's how they were. They brought the energy.
And you know what's funny?
That album.
I don't remember at Rock on the Range. I wasn't real thrilled with them.
No, they only had like 2 songs though.
I was like, meh.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
we
had that.
see them twice?
whole
They
album.
did a side stage and then main stage.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, and they didn't even
And
do
either
Blank
both
Space
times
today.
I was like, oh yeah, they didn't.
They didn't. It was just crazy.
Honestly, a lot of the songs they did, I don't like their studio versions of those, and they fucking phenomenal.
Especially
live.
Gasoline.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Body Bag
That's a
is
hype song.
great. Their
Who?
studio Body Bag.
Body Bag.
That was the second one they did, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So
Their drummer does YouTube, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, Drum Beats Online, I believe.
And so just like,
He doesn't show everything, but he did a little behind the scenes for a music video they did, and they did it in a day, and they just winged it.
Oh,
They
no
rented
shit.
a building, and they just winged it.
that's dope. Yeah.
That was Body Bag, actually.
It was Body
Yeah,
Bag?
Yeah, but he does that type of shit. When they go on tour, he shows all that shit, too.
nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They were fucking really good. And they sounded great. I had 0 complaints about how they sounded. Like they instrumentally fire. Their vocals on both sides were perfectly
yeah.
set. And we definitely, after that one, had to go sit down for a bit. I think we went and sat in the grass, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Chugged.
We needed water.
Dude, me and you were
Me
like,
and Ben.
me and Chuck were like lions at the water fountain because we're like, I chugged probably like 3 bottles of water refilled, just sitting there. Just
Dude, I needed water
me
bad.
It was
Ben,
bad.
Me and Ben went into the pits for the rest of the show.
Oh, you guys went up farther. Yeah, we
Yeah.
stayed back and protected Dan and Paige because we were a little worried about them.
We didn't really go up. We kind of got pushed up.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, you
with
guys
the
just
flow.
followed.
We went with the flow.
All I did, I grabbed a crowd surfer and pushed him to the side, so I was avoiding going where you guys were going.
Wow.
Because I was
Yeah.
like, Dan and Paige aren't going to handle that.
We started stumbling and it was gone.
Yeah, Paige couldn't. She was already like, you could see she was a little stressed out. Dan took
liked
that
it.
like a champ.
Yeah.
Our buddy Daniel Amos, who was on one of our podcasts, the Unadulterated Amateurs episode. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, he was on there.
I clicked on that and saw his crazy eyes and turned it off.
Yeah, understandable. Hey, he's got those.
Hey,
big
Jake,
old-
at least he gave you 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I feel proud.
But yeah, he was there and he handled that really well. Like they were there for Daughtry. So Sleeping Sirens, Daughtry, and I Prevail.
Yeah.
And he was already talking. He's like, I see why you guys like this.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised because I didn't think
The
that
eyes
would
were
be-
opened, right? You know?
Yeah.
I figured that as soon as the first crowd surfer hit
I
him in
didn't
the
thi-
head, when I
yeah.
saw his hat fold over his face, I was like, he is
Okay,
gone.
so that was
He's
actually
never coming
was
back.
funny. That was during I Prevail, right? And I got hit as well.
Oh,
we
that
both got
was
hit in
funny.
the back of the head, and I had my glasses on my face, and somehow when the crowd surfer hit me, it knocked my glasses off, flipped them. And then the guy came back and hit me in the face. So my glasses were backwards, jammed into my eyes. And I see Daniel's got his hat down in his face. So we're just like trying to blindly throw this person off of us.
It was.
That was hell.
Dan has terrible balance.
He does
So
his
when
balance.
he gets hit,
He's just stumbling.
He's gone. He's gone.
That's why I felt so bad for Paige because she's like pinched between people. Like, ah, shit. Oh God. But no, that was great. So he was already talking when he was sitting down. Like, oh my God, I see why you guys love this shit. Love it.
Yeah.
And somehow we made it throughout the day without going to get anything to eat. That Bob Evans
I was steady. Like I was.
I
doing good.
when I asked to sit down, that's when I was kind of like, all right, maybe I need to get food.
Yeah.
But then no one else wanted to get food. So I was like,
I was like, I would have walked
See,
over
I'm
there with you.
scared
Dude,
because certain
the
things
lines
you
are-
eat there could be questionable.
Dude,
like
for
you know
real.
what I mean, and you're playing a risky game.
We bought that $20 mac and cheese last year. Me and you did, and it was awful.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there, and you're like making yourself eat it.
Yeah,
it's just
'cause-
like, dude, I stood in line for 30
Yeah, I
minutes for
mean-
this, missed a whole band.
And you spent $20 on
I
it,
would say,
so
yeah, you
you're
don't-
going to eat it.
And what
Yeah,
happens if you feel
exactly.
like shit afterward? You know, you don't feel
You're
good.
like, oh
Yeah.
God, and you're
Yeah,
running,
exactly.
you're running, and
Go
then
Yeah,
take
the hobble going
take a
out.
nap on the hill right then.
let's just be honest, bathrooms at a festival
Yeah.
is the worst experience. However,
So you try
these
to
were
avoid-
wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
They really were.
really
they've
good.
kind of got that. They're not hidden, but people just don't pay
They
attention.
don't pay attention. Yeah,
Which you guys showed me and is
Yep.
fantastic.
Because we're a bunch
you
of
get
professionals.
you get a little side. Yeah, we are.
People were complimenting us with the train.
Dan's like, how do you know how far away to be? I'm like, you go 10 foot back right now.
Yeah.
There's no crowd surfing.
You're not. And
I was like, so if you guys get a little rough, we'll just take that 10 steps back. I'll make sure I get you guys there.
where
And
did they
he's like,
go
How do
during
you-"
Papa Roach?
So
We should finish.
Yeah. You're bothering his OCD.
I'm
Jake.
sorry.
Jake's trying to jump all over the fucking place.
I was kind
Get
of
the
curious.
fuck out of here.
Leave now, Jake.
Get the fuck
3
out.
Days Grace was the
Jake's
next one.
Day. That was fun.
So we
Yeah,
went
that was a
and
good
we
show.
got on the what stage was that? The Inked Meg stage, and which
But
is
they
a
were playing
far
on the Zebra
south
Space
stage.
Zebra, yeah.
And they were playing on the opposite side of the stage. It has a double stage setup, and they were on the other side. And he did good with. I thought they were gonna play. They played a lot of their newer songs first, and
Yeah.
I expected him not to really touch on the older stuff because I know
Yeah,
Saint
he
Asonia with Adam, the original lead singer. They do a lot of their.
But that's probably
original
like
hits.
Pain. That's probably like old, you know.
Yeah, that could be. I can't remember the songs, but I swore he did.
Because Riot's
I
like their
hate-
third album, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and Everything I Hate About You is like way later after that.
No, it's earlier.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Oh.
came before
Maybe
that.
it's because he wrote it or something.
See, I think you know what I mean. It could have been the band co-wrote that, and they were
Yeah.
just both allowed to sing it. Because I swore I remember Saint Asonia singing that when we saw them. Because they played 2 or 3 Days Grace songs, a Stain song I think it was,
Yeah.
and then there was one other band. Oh, Finger 11. They played a Finger 11 song because the other guys from Finger 11, and then they played all Saint Asonia songs. It's just a giant supergroup if you're not familiar with them.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, which you would love, I think. But yeah, no, it's 3 Days
One
Grace
way to
is
find
great.
out.
And I believe that's the lead singer from My Darkest Days, right?
Yeah.
Still?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Porn Star Dancing? You know that song? No shit. That was a huge one. Do you know that song?
Yes.
The remix with Luda?
Yeah.
Who's Luda?
Jesus Christ. I'm not sure if I know the
Ludacris?
remix with Luda, but I know
I
the
know Ludacris.
song.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, bud.
it is. It is. I mean, it's a radio song, but it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did a really good job. That was nice. And then after
No,
that,
it was nice. We were walking back from our little seated venture,
Yes.
and I just hear it, and I'm like, "Oh, I know this song."
And this is where we got to show Dan and Paige do a lot of the tricks of the trade, as we'd call it, for
Yeah.
the live shows, like
Yeah.
using a train to get into where you need to go. You grab the person's shoulder in front of you, and the front person takes you where you need to go.
Joel tried to use a kid as a battering ram.
That
for
was
the
hilarious.
crowd surfing. Joel like had to look in his eye. He starts running forward. I'm like, it's a kid. The trick is to grab someone when someone's crowd
kid
surfing,
came up.
You act like you're stumbling, like you can't control it, and you just like run 20 feet into the crowd of this person. So he grabs this kid's like, I want to go up. So we pick him up, and I see what Joel's doing. He's like the only person holding him up there.
There was a huge
And
gap in front of us, really, though.
I know, but I was like, and we ended up actually kind of,
Yeah,
Jump shot
we,
the
we
kid.
jump shot the kid. It was probably,
he was gone.
It was she was like what 15 probably.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was like, I don't
so I was
remember
like,
this,
all
but
right,
I
guys,
remember now.
let's help her. I was not being a dick.
No.
And I picked her up. We crowd surfed her, but there was everybody spaced out at this point.
Yeah.
So the problem is when you're throwing the person, you're laying them on the back of the other person's back. You're like heads up, and half the time they don't hear you.
Yeah.
And so you slap, and then that person stumbles. And then you're stumbling, and then the other person's stumbling and that's kind of what creates that press at a concert. Really, is the crowd surfers initially,
100%.
and then it's the assholes and that want to push to the front,
Or it's a mosh pit opening.
or
up.
the mosh pit opening up.
Yep.
And so that's mainly what happened to the kid. I didn't really have to try hard with
No.
that happening, but
Yeah.
it was hilarious. You're like, did you use that kid as a battering ram?
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
saw it. As soon as, like, the
yeah,
first
Chuck
person,
just
he was
sat there
like,
evil
yeah.
laughing. I was like, that is not at all what happened.
Didn't I like help you? Like
I think
pick
you did.
her up, and
Yeah.
then you just threw her out.
Yeah,
of
it
my
didn't
hands
work out
pretty
as well
much.
as it didn't. Sometimes they're so light, and when you go to give them a lift, it just they go.
Wow, I love it.
That's why I saw Dan. That's why I noticed Dan was like in heaven. He had a dude land on his shoulder, and he was like, "Oh shit!" And he was like, "What?" One arm and just threw this guy like 8 foot.
Yeah.
And the guy's like rolling on the top of the crowd.
Yeah,
And Dan's like looks at me, and I was like, "Good job, bud."
Yeah, that's
And-
what you do.
And at times, it's with crowd surfers. It's do or die. You throw them. You
Yeah,
get them out.
you
You
get 'em away.
it's like working at a factory.
Yeah, you
you
just
move
toss 'em.
you move people. You move bodies.
Yep.
I'll drop
Yep.
you before
And if you-
I drop myself.
And but if you don't, this is the thing. If you don't move them fast enough, they start stacking.
Yeah,
The
they
people
do.
behind don't give a
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Some people
And-
throw them on top.
Yeah,
over and
yeah.
over,
Stone
too.
and Sour, we had that. I had 4 people on me, stacked like this, and I'm laughing my ass off because I'm like, I can't move to move anybody. And then Jacob is mad at me because remember I was like just crumpling to the ground underneath all the weight of this.
You ducked.
He said I ducked, but I was fucking collapsing.
Dude, this sounds like my first concert with you guys.
I was collapsing.
And you guys just throwing people at me.
Okay, no, that was different. First of all,
Because it was
you
funny.
said, "Where's this?" Yeah, he goes, "Where's this press at? Where's this press at?" It was during not Mudvayne, Hell Yeah.
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 And you were like, "Where's this press at?" And we're like, "You're about 15 foot right up there." And you're like, "Oh, I don't believe it." I'm like, "Why don't you go up there?" So we got up there, and then we just directed all traffic of crowd
Yeah.
servers towards him.
Yep.
All of
perfect.
it.
It was perfect.
All of it.
I'm glad.
And I don't know if you
didn't have
heard
that.
when I Prevail, like when it started, I was yelling at the people behind us, is like, "Is that all you guys have? Like, you can't send anyone else out here."
You idiot.
You remember that? Because Ben looked at me like, "Why would you do that?" He like gave me that look like.
People take that personally. They're like,
yeah.
"Who wants to fuck crowd surf?"
I figured I'd end up in the pits anyway, so I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah. I
because I enjoy
stayed back,
Iberville.
and it was still pretty intense in the back.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can imagine what you guys dealt with up there.
We did a wall.
yeah."
You guys were in a wall?
Yeah, we did a wall. It was
I shuffled back.
hard wall.
There were
I
several
almost had a
rows of
Winston
people
incident happen
falling.
to me.
Where you fell?
No, like I got smoked in the back from other people where they hit you.
That happened to you during I Prevail, didn't it? Where you fell under people? Did I have guy come
That
save you?
was.
What band
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah. Was that I Prevail?
Yeah, I see Chuck just go down. I'm across the mosh pit. I see Chuck in the middle
No, that was
That was Papa Roach.
That was Papa Roach.
Yeah.
where you fell down
Yeah.
on
Yes.
people.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And
that
where
was
you
Papa
walked
Roach.
up and the guy immediately challenged you to a fucking
Yes.
body slam
That reminds me. You remember?
Okay, we'll get back to that.
What band was it earlier in the day where that guy was like, you guys were doing your little check thing in the
That
mosh
was
pit?
Papa Roach,
and he was
beginning
like,
of it.
"Come on, big boy."
No,
Come on.
that was not
No,
Papa Roach.
was that not?
That was
No,
at
it
the
was-
end. That was Papa Roach was at the end. There was
Was that I?
What was that? What was the first band we mocked? That was Born of Osiris.
Was that Born?
No, that was a different
We
stage.
didn't mosh and born, did we? I didn't.
Did you mosh during?
Was it Sleeping?
Sleeping with Sirens? Because you were getting in there.
I
you
might
were
have,
in-
yeah.
Maybe.
It
was a
could have
weird-
been
It was
that.
a weird band to mosh to, but you were.
Oh no,
in there.
maybe it was I Prevail. It was probably I Prevail, dude.
Well, maybe it was. Then.
Before
But
we
I
split
thought-
up.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
It could have been.
All I know is Chuck goes down like immediately, and I was like, okay, and I'm watching.
That was my second
and you were
stint
like
getting up there.
squatted weirdly, and like you were stuck underneath people.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
started walking.
I was
Hilarious.
trying.
It was
Well, I was
hilarious.
working on
It was
getting
funny.
up, but people just kept falling on me.
So I had to run across it and save you out of the pit. I got you, bud.
I remember asking some people to do the circle pit, and then one person
Dude.
said yes.
Whoa.
That was terrible, Ben.
You kept trying to get us into pits all fucking day, and then you were trying to trap us into pits. You were like trying to get us in to go into pits or push us into pits. And
then
not
stand
join.
there and watch
then
us.
Stand there and watch us. And you finally got your way. Okay.
Yeah, not
So
fair, not
we
nice.
finally move on to the final band we saw, which was Papa Roach.
Yep.
And that was hilarious. We're in the back, and they played maybe one or two songs, and you could see Jake was like, "This is the last band. I want to go fucking hard." That we're gonna
Yeah.
watch because we're skipping out on corn today. And so Jake's getting a little antsy, and he's like, "Guys, let's go up there." They did a wall of death actually.
Yeah,
right?
they were doing it to Blood Brothers.
Oh yeah, Blood Brothers started, and they're like, "Open it up!" And so he got excited, and he's like darted through this little opening, and then I think Ben
followed me.
Ben grabbed you. I grabbed on Ben. Chuck grabbed on me. Dan and Paige failed to grab anybody, so they're like, "We're staying. We're staying."
I don't think they were.
They're a
about
little
that,
worried.
though.
They were a little
Yeah.
I
worried.
doubt it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it might have been, but
yeah, I don't
think Paige
I don't
being
think they
so
knew what was
short
happening
and
really.
all that
And I was like, "Guys, come on!" And then nobody. They
Yeah,
were
they
like,
were
"No,
like,
no." And so we followed him all the way up, and we're maybe like 15 foot from the front, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we were pretty
And
close.
it is hectic. I mean, it's just a solid pit, and me and you were separated for those two.
Yeah.
They were on the far side because they jumped right in the pit, I believe.
Yep.
Actually, I think you
Yeah.
did too.
I
and
did
then
too.
You came
Yeah.
back to me.
Yep.
You
waited
darted.
a bit, and then they did a calm song, and
Okay,
halfway
me and you
through-
got split up.
That was
No, I
hilarious.
saw, I saw Jacob. I'm like, I'm going to go see Jacob. It's calm right now.
Yeah.
And then I got halfway.
You
Yeah,
left
'cause I
me.
went across.
You left me as
Yeah.
Chuck came
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the best part is, as Ben's going back over there, mosh pit breaks out while he's in the middle of it.
Fucking smoke. You could tell you were like had a giant grin because you were like, I'm fucking stuck in this shit.
And that's why if wherever I end up on the pit anymore, I don't even try to go back across to like
You just follow the
you're
flow.
you're gonna get stuck in it probably and end up pitting like 5 more times, So
Yeah.
it's not worth it. Well, it is
Oh yeah, it is.
the last band, you're already feeling it. So,
So,
for sure.
I don't know if you guys heard this, but when that pit opened up around me and people were pushing me, I just kept going, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And some people pulled me and grabbed me to the side, and I went over to Jacob.
Wow.
It worked. I don't know.
They're like, look at Caillou. They grew up.
Damn. When we were all on that one side of the closest to the stage of that mosh pit, though, was my favorite because Ben's like legit, I fell for it hard as fuck. So kudos to you because he's like, Joel, will you get in the circle pit with me? And I was like, oh, fuck. And the song, I'm not feeling it. He's like, I don't want to go by myself. You know? And I'm like, no, dude, I ain't feeling it. Maybe, what's the last one? Last Resort. They always play Last Resort last, or near the end. And then he went up to you, and he almost guilted your ass into it. And then you chose Annoyance instead. You were like, no, you want to go in the fucking pit? You do it your fucking self, Ben. And then he goes to Jake, the last person who's his back to the fucking pit.
Well, that's when I saw Jake, and I'm like, you know what? You won't go alone. Jake will go with you.
Oh, yeah, you pointed him out. Yep. And so I see Ben walk over to Jake, and I don't know what exactly happened here, but this is what I'm seeing, okay? And I see Jacob shake his head. And then you, said something, you waved your hands a little bit, and then Jake went, okay. And then Jake darts into the pit, and then Ben goes to us. And then he didn't follow, and Jake's stuck in the pit going around.
As he gets back, he's trying to get out and shove back in.
He's trying to get out, and he's eyeballing Ben like this, going around this fucking circle pit just 3 times.
That's one of my favorite moves.
Finally, he comes in. I just see him snatch Ben's beard and drag him like an angry mother into the pit.
I just grabbed him, and Ben was squirming a little bit, but he said, don't pull, and he's like running on his tippy toes. So I was like,
just throws him in there and gets out.
So I just let him go and came back.
What did you say to get Jacob in the pit?
He said, you want to go in the pit? And I said, no. And he said, it's going to be a circle pit, though. And I said, okay. I like moshing, but I like to do it with people, too. And Ben was just sitting there.
Yeah, he legitimately didn't even budge when you ran in there. There was immediately, I went,
knew too,
oh, this motherfucker, that's what he's trying to do to me? What a dick. And then you could look over at Chuck and you see the same light add up in there. He's like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I watched Jacob look for me, and he made a cut.
Yeah, I seen him back there.
And he got pulled out by someone.
And then my favorite, right after that happened, you guys got out of the pit, and they played, they went to Last Resort.
Yeah.
And me and you went ham in the pit.
Oh, that was
we
so
jumped
fun.
in there. We're in a circle pit. We're having a blast. And the first time around, I come around the side, and I see... You okay there?
Yeah, he's all right.
I'm crying. I was like, that's so hard.
He's emotional.
I happen to see in front of me the opportunity of a lifetime, and I see Ben.
Yeah.
And I have never been proud of myself. I grabbed you.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, no. And there was with the momentum of the people pushing behind, you were staggering like a 10-foot with me. And it was just in the eye.
Is that when I caught you?
What's that?
Was that when I caught you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I legitimately rammed him all the way into the other side of the mosh pit. I was like, I got eyes on you, boy. So that was immediately fun. Wow. Disrespectful. That's okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you don't have to announce it.
I think we just lost a guest.
Yeah.
He needed a little tissue. He's just crying a little bit. Tears of joy, guys. Tears of joy.
But yeah.
Maybe he was thinking about the pain of the beard.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking funny,
It was.
dude. When you grabbed, that was the last time
I didn't see it. I was paying attention to the concert, and Joel's just like, "Oh my god!"
I was like, "What is happening?" Because I just immediately see Ben go like this, and you could just tell that he's like walking on his tippy toes, and it legitimately was like a angry father or mother grabbing a child's ears.
Anyone that's been in a circle pit, like Joel said, there's momentum already. So as soon as I snatched a hold of it, Ben knew he was going for the ride of his lifetime because there was no going back after that.
Careful, Benjamin.
Oh, yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, what are you doing?
What'd you?
Ben.
No.
No.
Sit down.
Sit the fuck down. Huh?
This is, look
You're
at this
right
guy.
by the camera. Oh my gosh. You have no knowledge of how to be inconspicuous.
I was so lucky that
I'm so sorry.
You're so lucky I'm filtered.
Oh, he's sorry to you. I'm gonna slap this kid.
Chuck's like, you will respect my authority.
Thanks.
So, yeah. Want to do some ratings and wrap this boy up?
Sure.
Sure thing.
Sleepy.
You a little sleepy?
Tired.
Yeah, dude, I'm
worn
destroyed.
out.
I'm feeling like an old fucking man. We pounded that McDonald's on the way back.
All right, let's start over here, Jacob.
oldest.
Favorite band tonight.
Yeah, we'll just do favorite bands, then we'll do top threes after we do all our favorites.
Man.
Actually, no. Starting with Chuck, because you're a fucking fence rider.
Papa Roach.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All day.
That was really quick.
easy,
that was way
though.
too easy.
They always
I
fit
feel
on
like-
the grid.
All right, Joel, your turn.
That's a
I feel like
hard one.
copped out.
Then we're gonna go this way.
Well,
no. We're going this way now.
You know for a fact that I'll have my opinion no matter what.
I'm gonna have to.
I don't trust
It's a hard
Ben.
one between Papa Roach and I Prevail, but I think it's gonna be I Prevail.
For you, number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think because it was hype. I loved it.
They did
Yeah.
good.
It was good.
Benjamin?
I'd have to say I Prevail too.
Okay.
I've been getting into them.
Yeah. So you didn't even like know any songs, and you actually like were digging it.
I knew of them, and I've seen them live twice before. But Yep.
Okay. Chuck, what are your top three for the entire
What was
Friday?
your favorite?
Oh yeah,
just
shit.
totally left
Papa,
that out?
Papa.
Papa. My top three as far as
Just the total, including
Okay.
your favorite.
oh,
because-
okay. Then Papa Roach, I Prevail, and Daughtry.
Daughtry, okay.
Oh, okay.
Jake?
Definitely I Prevail and Papa Roach, but I really liked Born of Osiris.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I don't know why.
I just think I had my expectations really high in my
Yeah,
head.
it
For
would either have to be him or the chick.
Impending Fate.
Fate
Yeah, but I
Destroyed.
think
Fate Destroyed. Sorry.
but I
Impending
definitely
Doom
Dude,
was the
you
other
were
band.
enjoying yourself
I
hardcore over
was,
there.
But I definitely
That was just a fun vibe, though.
yeah it was.
It was. They were a
definitely-
lot of fun.
It was
I
so
definitely-
personable for them on stage.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
they were, kind of chatty. She was chatty with the people standing
It was-
there.
Yeah,
They did a song with their cell phones too. I thought that
Yeah,
was
my
cool.
favorite part was when she got on the speakers, and then she's like, fuck it if I fall. I signed a waiver. I know what I got myself into. I was like, all right, respect.
What was yours, Ben?
Top three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Prevail. I'm not going to say Papa Roach, even though they were really good, and I'm going to say
Oh, gotta be different.
Code Orange.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a good.
Followed
I
by
actually
Fate
thought that would be a
Destroyed.
band you would love, followed by Fate Destroyed.
Yeah, Code Orange was sick. They had three singers.
I can't
And
get
Code
into
Orange had so much energy up there.
They had a lot
I've
going on.
Tried
for real.
so many times to get into their music, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
I even
Same.
know I looked up some of their songs, and
Yeah.
but live they're
Their
sick.
lives are fucking unreal. Yeah.
It's a whole different experience.
A lot of
Yeah.
bands like that.
And then for me, my top three was Papa Roach, I Prevail, Sleeping with Sirens.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, I like Sleeping, yeah.
they put on a
Even
good
knowing that it might have been backed,
Even if it's
'Cause I didn't
backtrack-
even
backing track.
notice. I didn't notice on any others. Just
With
that.
the backing track, it's something that's utilized a lot in the music industry, but it doesn't really bother me.
show, especially with the
Yeah.
screamer.
It's
on a band
definitely
like that.
it's normally happens in pop a lot. Okay, they're still using their voices, but they use that back and make it sound a little bit better.
Yeah.
and a little more polished.
Yeah, when we saw Pitbull, that happened because they backtracked with another singer
Yeah,
that wasn't
and
there.
we said, dude, they did with Coolio when we saw
Yeah,
Coolio because he was out of breath all the time and it was still in the back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or he had like 4 people rapping for him,
Yeah.
which is the same thing in my opinion almost. And like Eminem did it for the Super Bowl, we're pretty sure, right? And
Yeah.
MGK has done it. There's a fucking loads of people that do it, and I respect an artist more for not utilizing that. But for them, I feel like they're pop rock as it is, so it really didn't bother me. I just liked the vibes that were with
So
it.
what?
Yeah.
What was worst band that we saw today?
Worst band today. Ooh, this is good. Chuck, we'll let you lead.
Worst band today.
Put them in the oven. Dun dun dun.
I didn't like Fate Destroyed.
Fate Destroyed for Chuck.
It was a fun little concert, but
Yeah, to clarify, it doesn't mean that these are the bad shows. They're
To be
just
fair,
not
yeah.
the
no,
best
they was still a good show.
Well,
It's just-
personal
Chuck
opinion.
said fuck
Yeah.
that. Chuck
Yeah.
said fuck that. They're pieces of shit.
First is a
Terrible.
personal
That's what you said.
opinion.
no, it's not.
That's what you said. You said I'm not a fan of that.
Because I want to say Daughtry, but they did good. But I would have to say from Ashes to New. I just couldn't do it.
I like that show too.
Who was
I didn't like it. I couldn't do Ashes to New.
I'd probably go from Ashes to New as well, but maybe for me, Born of Osiris.
Yeah.
Just as I said, it's you too.
Ashes to New.
Ashes to New. Yeah. They were still good though. They
Well,
just
they were good.
It was just like you said. It's not the worst.
I had the hype because I saw them like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
6-7 years ago. So I'm like, oh, I wonder how their live shows changed and how much better they've gotten. And it was like,
I would
oh.
say a little bit though, right? Because you didn't have anything good to say last time.
I mean, not really, honestly.
Oh, okay. Just curious. Even last
I mean,
year
you
when
look
we
like
went to
Goku now, and
Inkcarceration,
they had a mask.
it was really hard to pick a band you didn't like though last year too.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
was very hard.
Tomorrow,
And it was Bad Flower
Shoot.
because their the dude had some kind of sickness. Remember that?
Oh,
and they did a full
Bad Flower did
music or
he didn't-
instrumental.
and because he couldn't sing.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm not going to risk my voice because it needs surgery."
Yeah, so we did an
And
instrumental.
So he danced around on stage and everyone did the instrument, which was dope.
It was like being at Woodstock. That's what it felt like. I was like, wow.
When's the last time you went to a Woodstock to know that that's what it's like?
Well, never.
Well,
But I've seen videos.
out of curiosity, Jacob, tomorrow, who's taking the crown? Make a prediction. Let's make a prediction.
Ooh.
You want to see the lineup?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. You just
how we
scroll to the very
predicted
top.
tomorrow's?
Yeah.
Oh, Spirit Box is going to be a good one. Evanescence, I'm kind of curious to see.
I'm curious to see if they do good.
Theory of Dead Man, I've seen before, and they can be not very, like, it's not really
It's if you're
concert
feeling
band,
it.
Yeah.
If you're feeling it, then you're feeling it.
Who, Breaking Bennett, Fall in Reverse is the same way. They get hyper, but it's still.
I've never seen them do a bad show.
No,
honestly,
but
though.
Ronnie Racky is, he's something.
yeah, that's the something.
So I think it's going to be like Spirit Box or Avatar.
That's your call for the best of the day.
Yeah, because I love Avatar.
Okay.
Are they on a main stage?
I don't know what's it say.
Inked Meg.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
Yeah, they always.
Ooh.
What's Spirit Box
I
playing on?
think it might have to be Spirit Box.
Spirit Box. It has to be on a
Yeah, I think it's Spirit Box
Space Zebra.
because
Space Zebra.
last time we saw Avatar on a main stage, it was not very good. They did not do good with hyping the crowd up at all.
Well, they also had that one new song, like
King, Statue of the King.
Statue. Yeah, where they
Yeah,
had the
and he
guitars
just sat
the
in it.
background, Yeah.
And I was like,
Excuse me.
get out and drink the gasoline like he used to do.
Yeah, the monster out of the
Yeah.
gasoline can. Ben, who's your prediction
Spirit
for
Box.
the winner? Spirit Box. Yep.
I've been stoked for Spirit Box all day. Is Veil of Maya playing tomorrow? Or is it
I
Sunday?
didn't see them.
I'm going Evanescence on that one.
Yeah.
You're going
see, and that
Evanescence?
was the one I heard that actually is really good live.
Chuck, you might
Don't know though.
Spirit
Dude,
Box.
I'm gonna hold.
I don't know Spirit Box.
I
Yeah,
swear to God,
and he
I
doesn't
swear,
like that kind of music.
I swear to God, guys, if one of you guys gets in front of me when Evanescence comes on, I will hold you to Immortal. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I'm getting in front of you. I know where my spot is.
No, not you.
That's gonna be me. You want to know why?
No, not you.
Because I don't know what you meant. I don't know what you said.
My Immortal?
Don't know that. I don't know that.
You
song.
don't know My Immortal?
Who
but
are you talking to?
Jesus.
He
the
didn't
guy,
like-
the guy that watched The Offspring and said they're old.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, so Joel,
They're
who do you
old.
think is going to be the best one
Listen,
tomorrow?
Linda.
Yeah, Joel. Who's gonna be the best tomorrow?
I'm going to stop Ben from distracting you because he's annoying me now.
Chuck has been very irritable and also ornery today. I think you have legitly pissed him off more times than I can count today. When he's like,
I
no,
love it.
quit
That's a
it.
good
Quit
thing.
touching me.
It's
Which
hilarious.
is normally the thing he does to you.
Yeah, I
Which
know.
is the best part. He reversed and fed you your own medicine. And you were like, because he like kept rubbing your ear and stuff. And then like you kind of just do the hand holding thing all the time. And you'll be like, quit it. Quit holding my hand.
I fought back this time.
And this time he went fucking offensive and he was like,
I don't think he
messing
ever
with your
said
ear
like
and
that,
shit.
but he always said please first.
yeah, I just
He was
like,
very
"Please
nice about
stop it."
asking. Yeah.
no. I just be real polite to him because
No, there immediately you had an attitude about it, and Chuck goes, "What the fuck's his problem?" And I was like, "I don't think he likes it." And Chuck's like, "I'm going to do it more."
it really didn't bother me that much. I thought it was really getting to you.
Oh, and then you were like,
Wow.
when you were like just sitting there,
The nipples did though.
you and you were just sitting there. Oh, the
They should be
Urkel
rubbed raw today.
When you just,
Whoop.
yeah.
There was another one. I can't remember who it was. I think it was when Daughtry was on, maybe. And he grabbed your hand and was making you headbang like this. And you're like,
Yeah, you were so upset.
no, do not make me. And I was like,
Don't force
okay,
it. Don't force
don't force me. Don't force me, dude.
force it.
And Chuck was like, you better dance, monkey.
Consent.
Oh my goodness. I did not say that.
I remember you saying it.
Oh, now you're lying.
You're like being very rude about
All
it.
right, so Joel,
You're making him be a lot of like an energy person.
who's
He's
going to be
just
the best
vibing.
tomorrow?
Spirit Box, boys.
Okay.
Spirit
Yeah.
Box. I've seen.
So we got Spirit Box times 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
And an
probably gonna
Evanescence.
be Spirit.
Evanescence, baby. Let's go.
We'll see, man. There's a lot of good bands
Yeah.
for tomorrow.
Yeah, there are.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah,
Are we
yeah.
staying for the headliner tomorrow?
We always play that by ear. Breaking
Yeah.
Benjamin. I love Breaking.
I think it's just because
Oh.
I've seen them live before.
Were
and
they
it's
too
like-
old for you?
No, I just
My dad used to listen to this.
Diary of Jane. What's a diary?
Who's Jane?
They should blog about it.
They should vlog. It's not a vlog, and I can't watch it. I don't want anything to do with it.
Look at him right now. Just look at him.
Yep.
Love you, Benjamin. All right.
Don't touch my beard. I'm gonna.
So there it is.
He touched my
folks.
beard. He
I'm
likes
gonna break your camera.
Chuck,
What's up?
you wanna do your thing?
You gonna send us out?
You gotta send us
We're
out.
just gonna sit here all night.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for this rendition of Concerts with the Crew. Y'all have a great evening. Peace out.
Peace out, guys.
Love you.
Oh, I guess we should say Jacob Norden, Ben Tussing, Joel.
Oh, yeah. So,
Can you refer to me as Big Daddy B? Please, just this once.
Get the right one right
All right, and we're ending it.
I quit. Nope, no name.